Hello, welcome back to Relatable, where we talk things all NBA and relatable topics. I am your host, Jeff. With me is my co host, the big, the bad, the Bradley Crow. And today we're going to talk about over and unders for the upcoming NBA season. We're doing both East and West, so it's going to be a lengthy podcast. And I have a question for Bradley at the end of the podcast. It's a very interesting question.
Ooh, a special question.
Yes, sir. And do you have anything to say for the beginning of the podcast, Brad?
Nah, nothing really new. Same old, same old. Love being in
Wow,
the
how
Navy.
fun. Wow, how fun it is. Anyways, so let's get started with the first team in the East, the Atlanta Hawks. So we're getting all of this from FanDuel, by the way. And also, I forgot to mention, I'm going to place live bets here. So there's real money at stake. All right, so first team, the Atlanta Hawks. Their over under for the season is 45 and a half wins.
And then so their record was 43-39 last year.
39. And last year they were missing John Collins, Bogdan for 23 games, and they were missing Bogdanovich for 15. And also DeAndre Hunter with 29 games, and he's been missing a lot of games since his rookie season. And
Yeah, very, very injury prone.
yeah, very injury prone. And they also added DeJounte Murray, the wonderful DeJounte Murray, who's not a bully. Um, well, yeah,
Banchero's fucking enemy.
Yeah, my car's enemy. So what do you think, Brett?
So yeah, I think 45 and a half. Yeah, I can definitely see them going over. Um, I mean, if I'm looking at Chicago, or the 6th seed last year, they were 46 wins. So I mean, I can definitely see them being six. Six isn't out of reach for them at all. Definitely see them getting above 45.
45. I'll go over. I'm not betting this one though. I was higher on them earlier, but I think the Cavs getting Donovan really like took their spot as like a top 4 or 5 seed. So I'll go over, but by a game or two. But I'm not placing any bets on this. So let's move on to the next Eastern Conference team. The juggernaut themselves, the Boston Celtics, with a very high win total here. So it's 53 and a half. So can they win 54 games, Red?
Yeah, so their record last year was 51. And 54, I mean, I don't think they will. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think they're under slightly, not by a lot.
So they did lose Ime Udoka because he's a man. And then they lost Jalen Brown for 16 games last season. And they also lost Robert Williams, who would also miss the beginning of this season with another knee surgery. Poor guy. And also, fun fact, Bol missed 33 games last season.
Yeah, they probably would have been a 60-win team if he didn't. He's got to warm up that bench for Tatum. So if he didn't miss those
Oh,
games,
you mad disrespectful. They definitely would have won 60 games. You're tripping.
yeah. So
But anyways, you said under. I'm gonna agree with you, Brad. I think they're under, but like slightly under is another bet that I would not do.
yeah,
But as
too
far as
close.
yeah, I don't think they'll have the same defensive mentality as last year. Mainly because I think Udoka did have a lot to do with that. He was a very tough guy. They praised him in the locker room a lot for his toughness. I think without him, like they just lose that, and he's just not gonna. Well, it's not gonna be the same defensive team as it was last year. So I'll agree with you, and I'm going under. The next team, you might call this team the most stable team in the entire NBA, the Brooklyn Nets, with 51 and a half wins.
Yeah. So last year they had 44. Obviously Harden got traded halfway through. Simmons didn't play at all.
Yeah,
Kyrie is gone for you.
Joe Harrison is 68 games with an ankle. Kevin Durant is 22 with the knee, and Ben Simmons got there halfway, and Harden got there No, left halfway.
Yeah,
And Claxton missed 29 games, and I believe they signed him to a new contract.
yeah, 51. It was 51, right? That was the.
Yeah, 51 and a half.
Yeah, I think they go under that. I don't think by a lot, but I would still put the Celtics above them um, for standings.
This is a very tough one. I'm not betting this one,
Yeah,
but I will bet on the next one. But we'll get to that in a minute. The so for now, I I kind of just to differentiate a little bit. I'm gonna say over. I think I mean Kyrie has a contract season. Ben Simmons has a chip on his shoulder
yeah,
for everyone ridiculing him. Yeah, and I think KD he's gonna hoop. And I think they have a better depth this year than they had last year. They added players like T.J. Warren. They added who's that signing? Help me out here.
I'm trying to think. I can't think.
They added another wing.
TJ Warren and
Oh, Royce O'Neal. There we go.
there you go. Yeah, definitely
There
would
you
not
go.
have thought of that. So
Yeah, Royce O'Neal. Sorry, it's very hard to remember Royce O'Neal. And anyways, I'm gonna go slightly over. I think KD is gonna potentially be in MVP conversations at the very best. They have good depth. Joe Harris is coming back. He missed a lot of games last season, and I think if everyone plays ball, they will succeed. So the next team that won't succeed, especially with the breaking news that we have from yesterday, the Charlotte Hornets. Their over/under is 34.5 wins.
yeah, so I definitely think they won 43 last year, but I mean, obviously they're missing Miles Bridges because of his incident.
Yeah.
But I definitely think they go under. And so on the Lamelo stuff, so Lamelo, I guess it was a grade 2 ankle sprain. They just announced today that he's going to be out for 1 to 2 weeks. So probably on the safe side, 2 weeks. But you never know; it could get re-aggravated. And
Yeah,
they usually
that's
do with ankle
unfortunate, and
sprains.
he's their best player by far now.
Yeah,
Gordon Hayward missed 29 games last year, and PJ Washington missed 13.
yeah,
This team is just not very good. They didn't do anything the offseason. They're still starting Mason Plumlee at center, which is, uh, I mean, he should be a backup at best at this point.
speaks for itself.
Speaks for itself. And as I'm gonna say throughout a lot of this podcast, Victor Wembanyama is that dude, and I think a lot of GMs saw what he did against Scoot Henderson, and just the natural raw talent that he possesses. I think a lot of teams are tanking. I think a lot of teams are sending their G League guys. I think LaMelo Ball might get another ankle sprain that's not real. I think they're just gonna sit their guys down until they could get like a good enough percentage in the lottery to draft Victor Wembanyama. And with a franchise like this, where they don't get free agents, I think they're gonna look at the bigger picture. And I'm definitely going under 35. I think they're gonna win 25.
Yeah, they're definitely under a lot. I think. Don't think they come even super close.
So definitely putting that as part of my parlay. The next team, Chicago Bulls, 41.5 wins.
Yeah, so last year they were 46 and 36. 41 and a half. Yeah, I'd probably say under. I don't trust their
Lonzo
team.
Ball missed 42, and he will possibly miss the entire season with his knee issues. Patrick Williams missed 65. He'll be back. As Caruso missed 35 because Grayson Allen knocked the fuck out of him. And Zach LaVine had a knee surgery. Hopefully he recovers from that. This team just started off really hot last year, and then they just got decimated by injuries. The thing is that the East got better. Atlanta got better. And,
a lot better.
Cleveland got better. And I think they're going to be better than Chicago, mainly because they still haven't addressed their injury concerns with Lonzo. And I don't think DeMar's going to have the same all-time season, at least for his career that he had last year. So, but
Yeah.
41,
Plus, I mean, Chicago, bro, they could definitely be the 9 seed too. They can definitely fall down to that. I think there's 8 teams better than them.
they're very
So
close to being a team that maybe um kind of tanks halfway through the season just to get a good
yeah,
lottery pick because I mean they'll be good, but like let's say the Mar gets injured too. Oh,
what's the point?
it's dead
What's the
water,
point of
yeah.
going on?
So are you going over or under the 41? Can you win 42 games?
Yeah, I'm gonna go under.
I'm gonna go slightly over. I'm going 42 wins. Just because
I think it like
I still like the players they have. I don't think they're not so bad that they're a lottery team, you know.
yeah.
But I'm going slightly over. But I wouldn't bet on this. Next team that I will bet on, the Cleveland Cavaliers, who added the Donovan Mitchell and the blockbuster trade. 47.5 wins.
Yeah, last year, so they had 44. 44 last year.
44. And last year, kind of same thing with from Chicago. They were started off hot, but they did miss Jared Allen the last 22 games. He's very important for the defense. And he was another scoring option. They lost Ricky Rubio. I believe he's going to be back with them. And also, well, that's it, really. Isaiah Cora missed 12 games, but I mean, he was probably going to be the starting small forward. I'm very
Yeah.
high on this team. I'm going over. I think they could win 50. I think that's their max. Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland could easily give you 50 points each. And then Evan Mobley, I'm very high on him. I think he's gonna be a top 10 player at one point. So I'm gonna go over.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over too. I mean, obviously they have 2 All Stars from last year. They got Evan Mobley, who's a future All Star, and then they got Donovan Mitchell, who's a proven star. I mean, he obviously helped to lead his team to the playoffs when he was on the Jazz. So I think it's an easy over. That's an easy bet.
Easy, easy money.
Facts.
Facts. Anyways, next team, the Detroit Pistons with 29.5 wins. Can they win 30 games, Brad?
Yeah. So last year they only won 23. Um,
Is Cade Cunningham that good? Is he an
yeah,
all star
I think he is. I think he is. I'm a Cade
this
Cunningham
season?
fan. 30 though.
Is he that good?
Yeah, 30 now. I think they can get like 28, but I think they're going to tank regardless. Like, I mean, they have a solid young team, but I think they're going to tank regardless. Cade isn't Cade isn't good enough yet to get them to 30. I think.
He can only do so much.
Yeah,
And
I
I
love the
think,
Pistons though. I love them. They're a team I'm going to watch a lot this year.
yeah, they have nicer young talent. They're bringing in Jaden Ivey, who I think is going to complement well.
Rookie of the
They
year.
also have Sigdik Bey, who I'm very high on. But when you have Kay Cunningham as your best player, they also had a Bogdan from Utah, which is cool.
Yeah.
But 30 wins, that's just a lot. I'm going under. I think it's a good bet, too. I think they can win 28 games at the very best. Just because the East, like I said, it got better. And also, like I said, Victor Wembanyama is awesome, and they want him. And it'd be cool if he was in Detroit with them. He'd be a nice fit with Cade.
Oh
My
yeah,
God.
100%. But they got what's his name? I don't know how to say his name. Mathurin? Is that his name?
Oh, Matherin.
Mathurin. Yeah. They got him as their.
Yeah.
He's a good piece though. I mean, obviously he's not Wembanyama, but
I'm trading him for Wembanyama any day.
oh well, yeah, I'll do it. Fucking Wembanyama 3 years ago, I'll trade him.
I'll trade him for a 15-year-old Wembanyama. Pause. That sounds bad.
Yeah,
I'll trade if Victor Wembanyama has a torn ACL. I'm still trading him for him.
yeah. I'll take injured
Next-
Wembanyama.
Another team that definitely wants Victor Wembanyama, the Indiana Pacers. 23.5 wins over and under.
Yeah, so last year they had 25, but I think they go under 23. They're just a bad team. I don't even really say
So
anymore.
do I really need to go through what they lost? They lost. I mean, they should have nobody. They have Buddy Hield and Miles Turner.
And
Um,
Tyrese, that's it.
Tyrese. I mean, yeah, but they're
But their team is not good.
looking to trade him. They lost their best player in Domantas Sabonis. I'm gonna go under. Like I said, Victor's awesome, and Indy needs a franchise star. So 23 and a half, they're probably getting 20 wins. So
Yeah.
let's go Indy. Next team, Miami Heat. They're definitely not tanking. Now with Jimmy Butler on the team, 49 and a half wins. The one seed from last year.
Yeah, so they were the 1 seed from last year, 153, but definitely got them under.
Definitely.
Definitely got them under.
Well, to put it in perspective, hear me out. Jimmy Butler missed 24 games last season. Bam Adebayo missed 25. Um, Victor Oladipo, he missed 68 games with a knee injury. He will be back healthy. Markieff Morris, he got knocked the fuck out by Jokic, hasn't came back. And Tyler Hero missed 13 games. So this was an actually kind of injury-prone team last season, and they still were the first seed.
Yeah, I still got them under. I don't even care. Because I just think
Man.
how I'm looking at it is I think they're slightly under. Like, because what was it, 49 and a half? I think
Yeah.
they could win 50. I mean, yeah, they could, but I think they're going to get like max 40, 48. I think that's just how it's going to go. 46 to 48 is my range for them.
I think Jimmy Butler, he normally doesn't care about the regular season, but I think he's going to care about this one. When you need him the most, he'll be there for you. And yeah, I think he's going to carry this team to a 50-win season.
I hope he does. I love Jimmy.
I think he will. I think he didn't care because he didn't need to. I mean, they were for the first seed without him really trying in the regular season, and he's just one of those players that just give a fuck. And he will get his team to 50 wins. So I'm going over. I'm not betting on this one because I'm not that confident in it. But
yeah, it's too
let's
close.
move on to a team that I am confident on, the Milwaukee Bucks, 52.5 wins.
Yeah, so I mean, last year they won 51, so they're right around the same win total.
And to put in perspective, 68 games. That's how many Brook Lopez, their starting center, missed last season.
Yeah, and obviously, people that know basketball, Brook Lopez is a huge part of their offense. He's a 5 that can shoot. Just great for Giannis.
A little overrated shooting, but
I mean, he can shoot, but compared to
no, I know he opens
other centers,
yeah, and
he opens the floor.
Shot blocker.
Yeah, exactly. Shot blocker. He's just a cool dude.
He's a cool dude. Him and his brother.
Yeah.
And he can also put on the floor a little bit. He can still do post moves.
Yeah, he definitely can.
I'm going over. I'm so high on this team.
Yeah, I'm going over.
I think Giannis is just another player that just gives a fuck. I think he's really gonna have a chip on his shoulder for losing in the playoffs. And I think he's gonna go for the MVP. I have him as the MVP.
Yeah, he's definitely the best player in the world. There's no question about that.
Yeah, number one.
And I mean, I think I've said this before, but not on this podcast. But I think this team has no egos at all. Obviously, Drew Holiday don't got an ego. Boy's underrated as hell. Chris Middleton is obviously underrated, and then Giannis is just he's the best player in the world. This man just like loves his team. Like he doesn't care. Like everyone, like the year when he was a free agent, or when he was gonna before signing the extension or whatever, everyone was like, "Yo, you should leave. You should leave." And then guess what? Resign, won a chip. So I also think his championship is very underrated. I think a lot of people criticize him. Oh, KD's foot, whatever the fuck. I don't give a... That man dropped 50 to win the championship, man. I don't give a shit. Boy's dominant.
Against the Phoenix Suns, but you don't think the Phoenix Suns are very good.
Oh. No, dude, they're the best team in the West. What do you...
Oh.
You didn't know that?
Not from what I saw when the last time I saw them, but anyway.
Dude, it doesn't matter. Regular season matters, okay? Not playoffs. Get it right. Just look at the Jazz.
God damn, you're so salty. Anyways, so we're both over. We love Giannis. Next team that we're not very high on, The juggernaut New York Knicks, big market, 38.5 wins.
Yeah, so right around the same. Last year they won 37.
They added Jalen Brunson. Last year, Julius Randle had one of his worst seasons of all time, and Derrick Rose missed 56 games with that ankle injury. Can they bounce back?
I think they do. I think they get over. Obviously, D Rose is my guy, my favorite player of all time.
Oh yeah,
I think he's a sixth man of the year candidate. He's a great veteran for Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson's still young, um, and I think RJ is gonna have a great year. So I got them. I got them over pretty
I
easily.
got
too.
them. I got them slightly over. I think they're gonna have issues sharing the ball because you're gonna have Brunson, Randall, and RJ, both all demanding like all the shots. So I think there's gonna be issues there. I don't know if Randall's gonna be good. I have so many questions about him. I think I don't know. I'm so torn about RJ. Sometimes I think he's gonna be great. Sometimes I think he's gonna be just a really good all starter, not all star. But they do have Brunson, who's way better than the guards they had last year with Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier, who I said, if you remember, they were horrible signings. I don't know why they signed them. But
Oh, I do remember. Yeah, they were terrible. They were
terrible signings.
Kemba was not a good fit.
No, and he's not even in the league right now. I think I don't know, but Brunson's an upgrade, so I'm gonna say slightly over. I think they're a 500 team. And you see RJ Barrett, he said the Knicks were gonna shock the world this season.
Did he say that?
He said that.
I mean, they said that like 2 years ago too. That's what they said last year. Definitely shocked me. They didn't make the playoffs. Like everyone's like, oh my god,
They didn't say
they're a
how
top
they were gonna
five
shock
seed. Yeah.
So maybe RJ's right.
New York's back. I mean, I think RJ. I'm high on RJ. That's all I'm gonna say.
Another team that might be back, the Orlando Magic. 27.5 wins. 28 wins. Can they do this, Bradley?
Yeah. So last year they only won 22, not 2. Damn.
Whoa.
22. My
They
bad.
really wanted Banchero.
Yeah, I don't think they. Yeah, I got them under.
Yeah, so they added Paolo Banchero. Jonathan Isaac missed the entire season. Markelle Fultz missed 63 games. Jalen Suggs missed 34. Michael Carter Williams missed 56 games. Wow. Gary Harris is already injured for the season. Cole Anthony missed 17. RJ Hampton missed 14. So this is a very injury-riddled team. And they also have Franz Wagner played all 82 games. Oh no, he missed 3 games. Never mind. Sorry. This is a very injury-riddled team. But I do think a lot of that has to do with them just not wanting to win games. And I think the same thing is going to happen this season. Their best player is going to be a rookie, Paolo Banchero. So I don't know how many wins that gets you. It's kind of the same conversation with Detroit. So I got under. I think they're going to win 25 games at best.
Yeah, at best, easily. Because, I mean, yeah, they're just not that good.
They're just not that good. They got a lot of question marks with the players that they have, like Markelle Fultz, Jonathan Isaac. Can he stay on the floor? I haven't seen this guy play since the pandemic, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough thing.
Yeah, but
that franchise is pretty sorry. So
yeah, but they might get Victor and it'll all work out. Victor and Paul.
Well, yeah. Hey, they're good. Hey, man, they're good with bigs. Dwight and Shaq, pretty two dominant bigs they drafted. So if they get him, it's primed for another good run.
Yeah, and then the Lakers will get him like they always do.
Yeah.
The Philadelphia 76ers. That'll be hilarious if that happens again.
I'd be so happy with my life.
The Sixers. Maybe they're going to be happy this season. Maybe they're not. They have 50.5 wins on FanDuel. Very interesting.
Over.
You pick it over?
Yeah. They had 51 last year, so they had the same thing.
Yeah, so they're going to have a fully committed James Harden who's finally healthy and finally in shape, even though he gets paid millions of dollars to do that. He's finally here. James Harden is finally here at age 34.
He's
35. How old is he?
back. I think he's
How old is he?
34. 35?
At age 34, he's gonna be hanging out the best career of his life. Um, yeah, they lost Danny Green, but they did get a lot of upgrades in Daniel House, PJ Tucker starting for them, as well as Montrezl Harrell, who's gonna be a spark off the bench.
And Milton.
If Embiid, yeah, and if Embiid stays healthy, yeah, I'm going over. I think easily. And Doc Rivers is an awesome regular season head coach.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Doc.
Yeah, he sucks at adjustments. Like I know I'm like being sarcastic, but he's a really good regular season head coach. He's had a lot of one seeds. He's better in my opinion as he's better for a young team that wants to overachieve. He tends to do that a lot, but when it comes to the playoffs, making adjustments, he plays his lineups too long in the playoffs that don't work.
Yeah.
So that's why he like loses a lot of leads. But yeah, I think in the regular season he'll be good, and I think they will get at least 51 wins.
Yeah, I think that's no question. They're my one seed, so I think they're going big this year.
All right. Next team, the Toronto Raptors, 46.5 wins.
It's tough. 46. So they had 48 last year, but
Also a drop off.
yeah, I think I'm gonna say under. I'll go slightly
So,
under.
under. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So last year they missed OG for 32 games, pretty big piece. And aside from that, nothing else really. But they are getting another season of Scotty Barnes. This is a tough one. I'm not putting money on it. I'm gonna say slightly over, but I don't feel good about it. They're not winning 50 games. I don't think so. But they are a really good team. Like they got Fred VanVleet. They got a lot of really good borderline all stars / good role players. So I'm gonna go. That's why, and they have a really great head coach in Nick Nurse. So I'm gonna go over. I think they're gonna win like 48, 49 games. Uh, and yeah. So next team we're gonna go with the Washington Wizards, the almighty Washington Wizards, the Kyle Kuzma led Washington Wizards.
Kyle Kuzma led. It's my boy. So their record last year was 35 wins. I'm pretty sure their over unders at 35 and a half.
Yeah. So last year Bradley Beal missed. Yeah, they're over under 35.5. I forgot to mention that. Bradley Beal missed 34 games last season with the wrist injury. And Kristaps Porzingis came halfway through the season. He also missed 10 games on top of that. And yeah, this team is just filled with a lot of good role players. They also lost Davis Bertans, which is horrible.
Yeah, they did. I forgot about that.
They do have Kyle Kuzma. They have a lot of good role players. They have Kyle Kuzma. They got Rui Hachimura, who maybe will take a leap. I don't know. He's a big question mark. I'm not sure. They do have who's their starting?
What, center?
Daniel.
Gafford?
Gafford. I mean, Gafford's a good player. I was thinking about the other guy.
I enjoy Gafford.
Oh, I'm so bad at saying his name. Advi.
Oh, Avdia. Denny Avdia.
Danny. Yeah, they do have Danny.
Yeah, Denny.
They have really good role players. They should be a team that's tanking. If I'm a Wizards fan, I'm pissed. There's Victor Wembanyama right there, and we decided to be a mediocre play-in team.
Yeah.
But I mean, some team has to be a mediocre play-in team, and I think it's the Wizards, and I'm going over.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over as well.
All right, Brad. Time to move on to the West.
Our favorite conference.
Our favorite conference. Yes. So let's start with the Luka-led Dallas Mavericks. 48.5 wins. What are you thinking?
So last year they were 52 and 30. So they put a drop off on their over under the projected. But I'm gonna say
real quick, they missed Tim Hardaway for 34 games. He'll be back.
Yeah.
They traded away Kristaps Porzingis. They brought in Christian Wood, and to possibly replace Jalen Brunson, who left for New York. So they lost talent, but they also gained talent.
Yeah, I mean, I think just Luka. It doesn't even matter how many great players are on this man's team. He's just future goat material. Yeah, I'll go over. I think they can get 50.
No, I'm going under. I think this is one of those teams that if Luka misses 2 weeks, they're in the play-in. There's just so many good teams in the West that I gotta put some down, and I'm putting the Mavericks down. And I can already see it. You know me, I'm not high on Christian Wood. I think he's a drama king.
Yeah.
I think there's gonna be reports. They're gonna be mad about his minutes, his shots. Mad at Jason Kidd for being Jason Kidd. I don't know.
Being Jason Kidd.
He's gonna get mad at something. He always gets mad at something, and he hasn't done anything in the league really to warrant that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets traded halfway through the season.
I wouldn't either. The Mavericks don't give a fuck. They kind of they don't care. They want to win. They know they can. So if it's not fitting, they're gonna change it. They don't care. They know Luka can adjust.
Yeah, but I got them 44, 45 wins. I'm just not that high on them. Anyways, so moving on to a team that I am high on, and I'm definitely betting. Putting this in my parlay, Denver Nuggets, 51.5 wins. Led by the MVP, Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, so last year they won 48, and that was just Jokic by himself.
Jokic and Monte Morris, the big two.
And Will Barton.
Oh, big three, my bad. Oh, they're also in Washington, so a lot of good role players over there.
Is it what?
They're in Washington now, so there are a lot of good role players. Those are the other role players I was thinking about.
Oh, that got traded, yeah.
Yeah.
Now they got KCP and they got Ish Smith.
Yeah.
And then Aaron Gordon is solid.
Last year, Jamal Murray missed the entire season with an ACL. Michael Porter Jr. Missed 70 games. And aside from that, everybody else was relatively healthy. And you're going to add those two guys back to the second and third options on this team. I think it's a 60-win team. I love Nikola Jokic. I think he might win another MVP. I got him top 3. And yeah, if the team stays healthy, I think this is a team that has proven before they could win a lot of regular season wins. So I'm going over.
Yeah, I'm going over easily too. I think even if Jamal and MPJ got injured again, I think with their new squad and Jokic healthy, they can get they can get above 51. I just think it's pretty up there. I mean, they won 48 with what they had last year with not as good players as they do now. I think KCP, Ish Smith, and Bruce Brown are all huge upgrades. So yeah, I mean, obviously,
and they have a good head coach and Michael Malone. There will be at least a decent defense and a top 5 offense with MPJ, Jamal, and Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, that's our. It's both of our championship picks, right?
I got him. Yeah.
Yeah, I got him too.
I love Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
So another team. So another fun team right now, the Golden State Warriors, 52.5 wins. So let's talk about it. Recently, it's come up that Draymond Green knocked the fuck out of Jordan Poole during preseason practice. The video just came out and it is ruthless.
Yeah, that dude's a menace. Not a good teammate, in my opinion. Doesn't matter because Steph Curry's there, it's his boy. But my prediction is he gets traded. I just think he's gone. I think he's done. He's done. He's out of there. Yeah, so I think Draymond is definitely getting traded in.
Just so the viewers know, I just turned on the lights. and I look like I'm in heaven right now. So
Yeah, boys in the clouds.
yeah,
But yeah, definitely
what up,
Draymond's getting
God?
traded. All right.
What up, Jesus? Oh yeah, so Draymond. I'm not going there. Yeah. So last year, Klay Thompson missed half the season, recovering from the ACL and Achilles. Draymond missed 33 games. Wiseman missed the entire season. And apart from that, they're relatively healthy. So as far as Draymond goes, okay, real quick, I don't think he's gonna get traded just because Steph is his boy. He's not gonna want Draymond to not be in the playoffs because they want another championship. He wants to win another championship. He wants to pass LeBron. I think he won't say it, but I think it really matters to him
Oh, it does. It matters to his legacy.
because it's a conversation, isn't it? If he gets
Yeah.
5, it's a conversation between him and LeBron. I think.
I mean, a lot of people will say I don't think so. LeBron is way better than Stephen Curry. It's always going to be like that. I don't care how many championships you win.
What if he wins 7?
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how
What
you
if
wins
you-
10.
Whoa,
Actually, no,
okay.
that's a little bit OD.
Okay,
But
okay, Braun sexual.
I am. Okay, LeBron. Yeah, LeBron's a goat. The goat.
Anyway, as far as that Draymond situation goes, that's fucked up. What he did is really fucked up. I don't like how these NBA players got more mad about the guy filming the incident than the actual dude who knocked out his teammate. A lot of these players are tweeting out like practice is Fight Club 2.0, where like whatever happens there stays there. Like relax. Um, he punched Jordan. He sucker punched Jordan Poole so fucking hard. He's lucky he didn't get injured. I think it'd be way worse if Jordan Poole got injured.
Oh yeah, like concussion or something, man.
Yeah, broken nose.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just relaxed. Practice isn't the Fight Club. That's not. I don't know why NBA players. Some of them try to act like they're tough. At most, what happens in practice is that they'll shove each other, yell at each other, and then they'll wait for their teammates to hold them back. Nobody ever fights in the NBA, and that's
Yeah.
fine. Steve Curry said he saw a lot of fights. That's different. He grew up in a different time where he was in the Trailblazers. He was
The era
that
was
sucker.
the era was way different back then. This boy was
Yeah,
everyone was getting clocked left and right. Like they'd have fights in the fucking on the court all the time, just sucker punching people.
yeah. So, but I don't. Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, as far as that goes, fucked up. The guy, hopefully he made some bread. I don't know why these millionaires are mad about the guy making way less than them. Well, but whatever's on. As far as the wins go, I'm gonna go over. I'm still going over despite all that, just because they have these young players. I think one of them is at least gonna take a leap. So, and last year, how many wins again last year?
51? 52? Let me see. 53. They had 53 last year. Yeah, I think they
Alright,
go
so,
over as well, though.
Yeah, I think they're at least getting 53. Klay Thompson's gonna be better. I'm saying that right now.
He's going to be more
And,
rested. So,
Yeah,
more recovery.
I think they're a top 3 seed. So, yeah, I think they're gonna win at least 53. So I'm going over. I'm not betting that though, because they might suspend Draymond. He might miss a couple games.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe you don't know. Maybe there's a couple injuries there that might happen.
I will say the good thing about their team, though, is they're deep enough to where Steph misses a few games, they can still pull off a win. Jordan Poole can just go
Yeah,
bananas if he wants to.
yeah.
So
He'll show Draymond. The next team, the Houston Rockets, 23.5 wins.
yeah, so last year they only had 20.
Bump. It's a bump. They added Jabari Smith. And last year, they lost Christian Wood. They lost Eric Gordon. And they lost Daniel. They lost a lot of players. This is the young team with Şengün, Tate, Jalen Green, and Jabari Smith. Can they win
like-
23 games?
I
24
feel like they
games?
got to be the youngest team in the NBA.
Yeah.
Like,
feels
what
like that,
vets
doesn't
do they have?
Eric Gordon.
No. Oh, he's still on the team. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Shit. And still pretty. Yeah, they're very young. I think they get 25 though. I think they go over. I'm
Really?
confident. Jalen Green. Yeah, Jalen Green was going nuts at the end of the season last year.
Listen,
Like, and I think that'll continue.
I'm gonna disagree with you on that. He was really good. This happens a lot. He was really good during the time of season when no one gives a fuck.
Yeah, but he caught. So like, how I see it is he got more comfortable, and since he got those points and got those shots up, it made him more comfortable in the game. That's how I see it. I just think. I mean, he's not gonna make them a fucking playoff team, but he'll make them 5 more wins. Yeah, I can see it. I can see 5 more.
Nah, wins. They want Victor Wembanyama. They're going under. I'm calling it right now, man. That's gonna be my main argument for majority tanking teams.
It's not a bad argument. It's not a bad argument.
Go under, baby. Fuck it. Victor Wembanyama and Jalen Green, the big two.
That whole draft class though was pretty good. I think this draft class coming up is going to be pretty nice. Not the one that we just had, but no, next year's with Wembanyama, Scoop. They got like a bunch of other people that I think are just gonna to the moon.
To the moon,
like Dogecoin.
Oh god. We're gonna make a podcast.
Off topic.
We're gonna make that a podcast one day.
We will. My stories.
Our wonderful investment stories, which is exactly the reason we're doing this, because we don't need the money. We don't need to make $1 off this. We got it already.
Dude, my Dogecoin is gonna sit there for 10 years and make me a millionaire. Simple.
Yeah, it's just like the guy from YouTube.
Shout out him.
Anyways, next team. Shout out Los Angeles Clippers. Whoa, let's go. 52.5 wins. Can they win with a returning Kawhi and Paul George, the two most injury-prone superstars in the league right now?
I mean, obviously, if they're fully healthy, it's like no question they get above that, but I don't think they're going to be fully healthy. So I'm going to go slightly under. I think they can get 50, but I still got them as a top 3 seed. But I'm
going to go under as well.
Yeah.
Kawhi's going to load manage, and I wouldn't be surprised if Paul George picks up another injury. He's really like, what's the word? Like, gotten away from having the label of being injury prone. Compared to like Anthony Davis, I think he gets just as injured as Anthony Davis.
No, he missed more games last year than AD, and people are like,
"Oh my
god, AD." But... I mean, but still, like people go off stats, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so. I think he's really lucky Anthony Davis is in the league, or else it'd be him.
Fuck. He got clowned for the pandemic, and the playoffs.
We've already made fun of him enough. PG though. I'm going slightly under too, but I'm not confident in this one. Just like I'm not confident in my own team, the Los Angeles Lakers. 44.5 wins. What do you think about it, Rustan?
Rustan here. I think that Russ leads us to 6. Nah, but I think we go above 44.5. I think we do. I think 44 is pretty low.
So last season, Anthony Davis missed half the season. LeBron missed 24 games. It's quite a bit. Kendrick Nunn missed basically the entire season. And we traded away your guy, Taylor Horton-Tucker. And yeah, we brought in a couple good pieces, a couple good backup pieces if Russ doesn't work out, and Dennis Schroeder. Kendrick Nunn, who's looking awesome in the preseason. I think they're gonna go over. I'm not being a homer. That rhymes. I'm not being a homer. I think if Anthony Davis plays like the top 10 player that he should be, they could reach 47, 48 wins. I'm not picking them as a 51 team though. Like,
no, I don't think. Well, I think we're gonna load manage too. So, like, why wouldn't you load manage? LeBron is in his 20th year.
Because we don't have a good enough supporting cast.
No, but I'm saying if I'm trying to think, like, if we're ahead enough, they'll load manage. Like, if we're at a solid
We're
like
not gonna be
playoff,
ahead.
I'm saying hypothetically.
No, I can see it like at the end of the season, like, oh, we already got like maybe the 5th seed locked up.
Yeah.
Maybe we could just
Fifth?
take the last.
Shit,
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah.
I hope.
At best. I think they're 60. But moving on to a team that I'm not very high on, that I think is actually going to do worse than the Lakers. The Memphis Grizzlies with 48.5 wins. I know Grizzlies fans are going to be really mad at this, but I'm going under. Last season, how many wins did they win? How many games did they win?
56.
Wow, 56. I'm still going under. They missed Dylan Brooks for half the season and John Moran for 25. Jaren Jackson was surprisingly there for all but 4 games last season. But he's going to miss the beginning of this season already with another knee injury. And speaking of knee injuries, I think I don't want anybody good to get injured, but I think it's not talked about enough how Shaw has potentially is going to have potential knee issues. The way he plays is reckless, and I think if they were going to rely on him more, he's going to be more injury prone.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. I think they're going pretty far under 48 too. Like, I think they're gonna go 42, probably around there. I don't think they're gonna be that great of a team. A lot of teams figured them out too. They know exactly what they do. I mean, they're not that great. And then they lost Kyle Anderson too, which I think was big. Lost to Anthony Melton, which is also a big thing.
They lost some depth.
And then Jaren's gonna be out. So I mean,
oh yeah, real quick, shout out to the homie Gio. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're listening. I don't know if you are. Yeah, I know you're subscribed though. So
it's all that matters. Happy birthday, Gio.
Yeah.
Everyone remember October 11th is a special day in everyone's heart. It should be a special day in your fucking heart. You should remember his birthday, okay? Thank you.
All right, everyone, comment happy birthday, Gio, and yeah, maybe we'll make a podcast with them one day. We're supposed to in Vegas, but
yeah, Barstow.
There you go.
So it's cool.
Barstow. What's in Barstow? The next. Check out our shorts. We're trying here. We got a new short out.
We're making an effort.
If you want to know what's in Barstow, check it out.
Yeah.
Minnesota Timberwolves, 48.5 wins. Can they do this, Bradley? Is this the year for Karl Anthony Towns?
Yeah, I'm not very high on the Timberwolves, but I think 48 is pretty low. I think they get to 50. I don't care about Cat. I just like Ant. It's the only player I like on that team.
They were a relatively healthy team, and they added Rudy Gobert, who's another relatively healthy player. I think they're going to be a top 5 defense and offense. So with that being said, I'm saying over. I'm so high on this team. A big reason is because they're really healthy. Like, they don't get injured. Anthony Edwards, I think he's going to take another jump. I'm high on him like you are. I think he's going to be an all-star. I think they're going to be a top 4 seed. And with Rudy Gobert, I know you hate him for no good reason whatsoever. I think he's going to
no good reason.
Defense.
No. Defensively, he's a beast. I mean, I can't hate on that. But
4-time Defensive Player of the Year.
But as a player, he's overrated because defensively he's not, because he's obviously one of the best defenders in the league. But overall, he's an overrated player. A lot of people can agree with me on that. Oh yeah, you're right. I want Rudy on my team because his post moves are so insane. Dude can't even post up Chris Paul. So
who would you rather have, Rudy Gobert or Russell Westbrook on your team on the Lakers?
What the fuck kind of comparison is that? Picking Russ.
Oh, you're tripping.
Yep, guess I am.
Tripping.
Do not like.
This
Rudy.
is what I'm saying, guys. Delusional Russ fans right here.
Nah, Rudy and AD would be nasty. I ain't gonna lie. Rudy and AD would be crazy.
Watch Gio comment like, "I'll pick you Russ all day."
Russ all day, man.
But yeah, we're both going. Were you going over? I'm going over.
Yeah, I'm going over.
Yeah,
they definitely get 50. They definitely get 50.
The next one I'm also betting money on, New Orleans Pelicans, 44.5 wins, Bradley.
Yeah, way too low. Way too low.
Way too low.
I think they have potential to get a 50 wins. Um, I think they'll get like 48,
You have to keep
40,
this in
46,
mind too.
48.
Zion missed the whole season. Obviously, this depends on him being healthy. If he's healthy, they crush this. I think.
Yeah.
If he's not, then yeah, they go under. But Ingram missed 27 games, and they didn't get Larry Nance Jr. and CJ McCollum until halfway through the season.
Yeah. Both huge
So
pickups. Larry Nance is a
huge.
very underrated pickup too. Larry Nance is a good role player.
God damn, like they have so much depth. I'm so high on this team. I'm putting money on this one over, easy over.
Yeah,
They
easy.
have everything. They got rebounding. They got good defense, a good coach. They got a good bench with Jose Alvarado. They got a shooter in Graham. They have a good starting five that complement each other: CJ, Ingram, Jonas, Zion, and Herb Jones.
Yeah.
All defensive Herb Jones. Come on now.
It's crazy to me how well they complement each other. Like they work
Yeah,
so well. Like bro, their games are so perfect. Like all of them.
yeah.
Like just they mold so great.
They
It's
literally
crazy to me.
they were just missing like the top 10 player, which Zion could be. If
Yeah.
you really want to have a hot take, Zion could be the MVP of the season.
Yeah. That's not even that hot of a take. I think
No?
he's on. I think I agree with you. I think he could definitely be.
Oh,
It is a
I
hot
thought that,
take,
I thought
but
that was a hot take.
well, for me,
Um,
it's not because I agree.
oh.
But to the NBA world, oh my God, what? Dude, Devin Booker's better than Zion Williamson, dude.
All right, how about this? Oklahoma has a big three already. They're going to
Okay.
have Poku, Chet, and they're going to draft Victor Wembanyama because I'm going under on their 23 and a half wins for on FanDuel. I'm going under. The Chet's injured. Um, obviously, and obviously, Shea's gonna just sit out games because they're gonna make him.
Yeah, he's pretty injury prone too sometimes. Like he doesn't, and when
How
he
much
gets
do you
it,
think that's real, or how much do you think it's just a
well,
team?
that's what I'm saying. So he'll get injured, like light, but then they'll be like, you know what? Miss like 8 more, bro. Come on,
You know
it's like
what?
8 more.
You're go hang out with your family. Like they love
Take
you.
it, take a day off.
Take a
But
day
shit, bro,
off. That's your
Shea,
NBA player.
Shea's in it for the long run. Clippers fucked up. Get rid of him.
Yeah, they haven't even made the finals, but who knows? Maybe this season.
Well, I guess they got
Speaking of,
PG, but whatever. Never mind.
so you're going under.
Yeah, I'll go under. I'm
All right.
going under.
So speaking of teams that you dislike, 52 and a half wins for the Phoenix Suns. Bad vibes team. What do you think?
Under. They fucking suck. Um,
Oh shit!
yeah, no, I fucked up.
I'll
So
clip
in
it.
my
I'm
predictions,
clipping that.
yeah, do it. I love it. Fuck the Suns. But if I ever meet, actually, I don't want to meet any of them. I don't even care. But yeah, Chris Paul's older. I don't think he's gonna do that great. He'll probably average like 13-7. Isn't that good in my opinion? Um, DeAndre Ayton does not want to be on the Suns. I don't care what the hell he says in his interviews. That man hates the Suns.
So, Aiden has said he hasn't spoken to Monty Williams since they got. I'm not gonna get graphic here, but Luca did something to them, and I don't think they forgot about it. And he hasn't spoken to his coach since then, and I think that's a really bad vibes. Like that's your. I think there's a good chance there's gonna be reports this season of Aiden not listening to Monty, Aiden not showing up to practice, something, because he's pissed off not only at
Yeah.
Monty at the organization for having him wait to get his bag.
And why should Ayton care, bro? He got the bag. Fuck, you don't care about a team is gonna trade for him no matter his ego. It just doesn't matter.
Yeah,
A team will trade
yeah,
for him. A team desperate enough will trade for him because they know he'll be happy.
yeah. He'll play a lot better, and
Yeah,
I'm going under as well. I'm going to go slightly under. I still think they're like I think they're gonna win 49 games.
yeah, I
Uh,
agree with that.
they'll still be they're a first round exit to me. I don't know how people still have them as contenders. I think they're just
Yeah,
doing that just because. I mean, they did
they're
win 64 games, but as we've seen multiple times now, Brave season wins are extremely overrated.
Yeah. Also, call me a hater, but their finals run was a fluke. It was
Oh,
injuries,
why?
injuries, injuries,
Why?
injuries,
Why?
injuries. Everyone was injured. I'm a obviously bro. We're both Lakers fans, but I don't care. We were up two. We were up
Salty.
2-0, but we were up 2-0, bro. And then AD went down
We're up 2-1.
2-1, whatever. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, we were up, and then we lost 3 in a row. And props to them, but it was a
No
fluke.
props to them.
I gotta give them a little bit of props.
And I know people. You don't like Devin Booker a lot. He's probably the fakest tough guy in the league, I would say.
Dude, I hate his attitude. Hate it.
Yeah, dude. He has changed since he started winning. And anyways, so the reason I was never high on them was because they don't have a top 10 player. They got beat by a top 10 player. So yeah, as far as that regular season goes, I'm going slightly under. Portland Trailblazers, 39.5 wins. Can Damian did it go up? I think it was 38.5 earlier.
No, it was 39.
39.
It was
Okay.
39.
Well, can Damian carry this team to a 500 record?
No.
No, you're going under.
Yeah, I'm gonna go slightly under. Yeah, I don't think
they don't have CJ anymore. They replaced them with the better Anthony Simons. Yes, I said the better. I'm just kidding. He's not better than CJ McCollum. Anthony Simons had 2 months where no one gave a fuck about the NBA. I mean, about winning games. He had 2 months where he averaged a lot of points, and he got 100 mil off those 2 months only.
Yeah.
And he's a horrible defender. He's gonna be paired alongside Damian. But I think Josh Hart's gonna start actually. But still, they lost CJ McCollum, and they're basically brought back the same team, just adding Jeremy Grant, who's a good player, but a little underwhelming. I would say this team is.
Yeah, I would definitely say slightly under. I think they won like 37. They're a good team, bro. I love Dame. Like Dame is Dame. Yeah, I think he's gonna lead the league in scoring this year, but. Yeah, I don't think they get that.
The same thing I said about the Mavs. If like Luka misses a week or two, it's bad. They might be a play-in team for the Mavs, but for Portland, if Damian misses a week or two, which maybe he does, he's getting older. He had an injury last season, the entire season.
Yeah.
If that happens, this is a lottery team, in my opinion. I don't. The Portland Trailblazers front office pisses me off because that's all they do. They just get slightly better, and they think that's enough.
It's not, like, bro. Dame is
the most loyal dude out here.
Yeah. He really is. He's in it for the long haul, and he does not care.
And the money too, as well.
Yeah. But I mean, man, don't care about rings. I'll tell you that right now.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine. We don't need everybody to care about rings.
No, I agree. I'm just saying, like, they don't, but like they don't put anything around it. Unfortunately, Nurkic isn't gonna push him.
I'm gonna go slightly under too. This next team, a little bit of a hot take, but it's the Sacramento Kings. They have 33.5 wins. For their over and under. I'm going over, and I think they're gonna do better than the Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah, I got them over. I don't know. I feel like them and the Trailblazers are so close. Just depends on health at that point. But obviously Sabonis is.
They're gonna have a full season of Sabonis. Yeah, they have a full season of Sabonis, and they brought in Mike Brown, who's a pretty good defensive head coach. And I just think they brought in Malik Monk, our boy. And they brought in Kevin Huerter, who I think is underrated. He's very versatile, good defender. I think overall, they have a solid bench. I think overall, this team is going to do... I think this team's going to be a 500 team. Or a 41 team.
I can see it.
Yeah, overall, I like this team better than I like Portland, to be honest. So
yeah, I can even see them making the play-in. Would be surprised.
Wow, laying
I mean, it's
for
only
Sacramento.
10. Only 10 seed.
All right, let's go Sacramento. Let's do it. 10 seed.
So,
Um, the last two teams we didn't really go over it. San Antonio, the Utah Jazz, basically 22 and 23 and a half wins. Victor
Yeah.
Wembanyama, sweepstakes. They're both gunning for him. So I'm going under on both.
Yeah, under on both. The Jazz, their best player is Colin Sexton. And I love Keldon Johnson, but him being your best player on the Spurs is not that good at all. But
That's
Keldon,
fine.
I think Keldon Johnson's definitely gonna be up there someday. Like pretty good.
Yeah, next to Victor Wembanyama.
I hope so, bro. That's the team I want to get him. I feel like. No, that's not. Never mind. What am I talking about? That's not even.
Which bottom team do you want realistically? Do you want like to land Victor Wembanyama?
Dude, probably the. That's tough. Let me look at these statements because I'm curious.
There's Detroit, there's Orlando, there's Houston.
I got 3. Damn.
Jazz.
Damn, bro. Out of these 3, would I rather see Pistons? Because I'd want to see either Pistons, Rockets, or Thunder. The only 3 teams I'd want to see.
Pistons, Rockets. I want to see him with the Pistons, with K. Cunningham.
I think the Pistons would be nasty, bro.
Oh man.
But even Thunder, bro, because I just like Shea so much, and I just want to see Shea succeed. I think they'll be successful with Chet, anyways. But
they have Poku, bro.
Okay, I don't care about Pokachevsky, man.
Come on, man! Don't disrespect the goat.
I love Pokachevsky though. That dude looks like the.
Seems like a nice dude.
No, what are those people in SpongeBob? They're like a group of people. I don't know, meeps. I think they're called meeps. I don't know. They say meep or
meeps.
Some shit.
Oh yeah.
Are they meeps? Is that what it is? Yeah. He looks like a meep, but I love him.
Poku meep.
And Josh Giddey, Australian goat.
Yes, Australia. But yeah, both of these teams are gonna trade. They're gonna probably trade. Who's left on Jazz? Mike Conley, I guess.
Yeah, Mike Conley.
Jordan Clarkson, Malik Beasley.
Yeah, probably gonna trade them.
Yeah, it's a fire sale. They want Victor Wembanyama, and they should want Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
I think San Antonio is a pretty good fit, and we've seen them do this before with Tim Duncan. I don't care what anybody says. I've looked back at it. I looked at how many games Duncan Robinson played. Not Duncan Robinson. Who's David Robinson.
The Admiral.
Oh man, the Admiral. Yes, he missed out on more games that he should have because they wanted Tim Duncan.
And look where it got them.
And look where it got them. So yeah, that's it for today's over and under. For this season's over and under. I plan on doing an Eastern and Western parlay. I'm placing my live bets after the podcast. One question for Bradley before we sign off.
One thing. So also, we'll come back to this at the end of the year, see how we did. We'll come back to this video, and see how accurate we were. I'm pretty sure we're both gonna be pretty accurate. We got similar takes, but I don't think our takes are crazy. Not really. I think they're pretty accurate.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would say. I'm trying to think of a crazy take, but
yeah, I can't really think of one.
I'm not Skip Bayless. I can't do this.
Anyways, go with that question.
I can't make my career off a black man. Oh, what? Oh, sorry, that's a hot take. My bad,
Jesus.
I'm gonna clip that. I'm putting that in. I don't give a fuck.
I don't care. It's a fact. I don't know, man.
It is a fact. He made his career off hating a black man. Anyway, when he could even average like 10 points in high school. But anyways, quick question, Bradley. I saw this on Reddit. Yes, I love Reddit, by the way.
Yeah.
honey on pizza. Is that good?
I've never had it, but I wonder how it would taste. I really don't know.
You're curious, huh?
I'm curious. We gotta try it one of these days on in a video that we upload. But I don't think it would taste good. It's my prediction.
We're gonna do a video, yeah, of us tasting honey on pizza, pepperoni.
Yeah, pepperoni pizza.
Domino's.
Okay, we gotta keep it that. Yeah, I'm
Real
down.
quick, let me show you. Let me show you.
Yeah, y'all let us know if you like honey on
Y'all
pizza
fuck with
or
honey on
any
pizza?
weird shit, like I don't know, anything weird on foods that some people think's weird. Dipping your chicken tenders in soda or something, you know? What the hell? Oh, that's hot honey. Doesn't even count.
Oh, my bad. That's the wrong picture. Yeah, I'm up to.
You're talking about like regular honey?
No, I'm talking about regular. That's the wrong picture.
Okay, I was gonna say because hot honey makes more sense.
No, I'm talking about regular honey. I can't find it now. Well, either way, I think it's gonna taste good. I mean, it's kind of sweet, and then just like the taste of cheese and sweetness, it tastes good. I don't fuck with pineapple on pizza though, so I think that's different. The texture is different.
I fuck with it.
Fucking weirdo.
Alright.
But yeah, look out for that episode. We're gonna try that. And as far as for today's podcast, that will be all. Anything else you want to say for today, Brad?
Nah, just like and subscribe if you're on the YouTube. Quality's gonna get better sooner or later. Just gotta get the funds, start to GoFundMe.
Help.
But
Podcast
and then on
in need. Help.
and then
Veteran needs.
on Apple
Veteran needs your help.
Podcast, yeah, that's why I'm gonna milk the system because I'm a vet, guys. Okay, so. But also, if you're listening on Apple Podcast, we just got on there. I think it's pretty dope. Thanks to this guy over here, got us on there. But just give us a 5-star rating. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. The rating.
Yeah, it's 5 stars.
Yeah, and then just comment down below if you guys want to see any new topics you want us to talk about. It could be basketball.
It could be
anything.
Yeah, it could be basketball. It could be finance. We're gonna do a crypto video one day.
Yeah, we're gonna make different segments. We already made that dating segment.
Dating questions. We definitely have the answers to it because we are vastly experienced. Especially my man over here.
Players. I'm literally a player. I don't know.
God damn, the Navy should have never let him join.
I know. Damn.
I just kidding. We're way too sarcastic on here. Like we don't know shit. We're just gonna answer it though. That'll be fun.
We're very open. We agreed to be open on this. And, like, who gives a fuck? You got one life, live it.
Okay.
It's a quote.
Tweet us at relatable1 for any questions. As far as that goes, thank you for tuning in. Later.